Hi guys, it's Peg, and today I've got a little bit of hangry going on, so I thought I'd whip myself up something to eat before I got really overly hungry. Now you're going to see some different things out here on the table. In this bowl, I have already pre-softened some cream cheese. I've added a little bit of vanilla flavoring. You could add whatever kind of flavoring you want. You could add, you know, some almond extract or some cocoa if you want chocolate. You know, you can flavor it however you want. Even, you know, like pumpkin pie spice. There's lots of things that you can flavor with if you don't, you know, care for this particular recipe. I'm going to use a little bit of this Truvia brown sugar blend because I like the flavor of brown sugar. It gives kind of a mapley flavor. Now, if your brown sugar gets too hard, you can just put it in your food processor, which I did with this, and I'm going to add that to the mix. I'm also going to add, set the phone down here so that I can show you. I have some Miracle flour. This is Miracle flour. It's lupin flour. It's from Lupin Beans, and it is plant-based, raw, vegan, keto-friendly, gluten-free flour. So I'm going to add some of that. I've got about a cup of that flour here. I'm also going to add a little bit of xanthan gum to that. If you don't have xanthan gum, you could add some baking powder. This is for the rise. Actually, I might add a little baking powder anyway. I think I'm going to use maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of the xanthan gum. And this xanthan gum is a good cooking aid for all your baked goods. If you read the package, it'll tell you about how you can substitute it for gluten. And I will add just a pinch of the baking powder also, just so I get a nice rise on those. I want this to be, you know, kind of light and fluffy like pancakes and waffles are. Okay, so we've got that in our mix. Now I'm going to, typically they ask you to use 6 eggs. I'm going to use these liquid egg whites. Because I don't really like the eggy flavor on my stuff, so yeah. So in here, in my wet mix, I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of these egg whites. And you can just pick those up at Sam's. I don't know who else carries them, but that's where I get mine from. So there's the liquid egg whites, and they're in the bowl with the cream cheese, which is about 4 ounces of cream cheese. And now I'm going to add my dry ingredients to that and mix it all up. Once you've got this mixed into the right consistency, what I am using is a small waffle iron like this. This is from Dash, and you can preheat. I'm going to use some coconut oil spray and just spray that so that it's, you know, coated and my stuff isn't sticking. And here we go. Sorry guys, I needed to put my phone down to shoot this. My iron is hot. I've got about a tablespoon of the mixture I'm going to put on there. You don't want too much because you want it nice and crispy. So I'm just going to flatten that out a bit on my waffle iron. You can see I already tasted one just to see how this works out, and they are delish. So got that little pile on there. I'm going to close the lid. The blue light comes on. When the light goes out, that's when your waffle is ready. And I can tell you that this waffle, this one I made too big, okay? But you can see what the consistency is here. I would probably make this about half this thickness. But it is a very bread-like substance. So it's going to take a couple of minutes to cook. Next thing I'm going to do is a smoothie, because I think I need that. But I have frozen these waffles before, so you can, okay, the light's gone out. I can lift and look. Oops. And there's my waffle. And I can just lift it off and get ready to do another. So here we go. I'm gonna put that right there in the middle. Press it out a bit. Probably doesn't have to be this thick a batter either. You might thin it out with a little almond milk or something. But they're good. So I hope you make some, and I hope you experiment. I think I'm going to add some chocolate to some of these and see what I get. Thanks, guys. So for the chocolate, I've added another 1/4 cup of the egg white and a tablespoon of the cocoa powder. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, there it is. There's my chocolate. Oops, it's getting a little crumbly here. I don't know if that's done. I'm going to put it down just another second or two. It might be separating because it might still have too much moisture in the middle. So I'm just going to put the heat back to it for a minute. And we'll see what we get. All right. Oh yeah, now I can lift it. I can get underneath it. And we got chocolate chaffle here. I'm going to spritz that once again with the coconut cooking spray. Make sure that's good and hot. Get another spoonful of the mixture. Waiting for that to turn. There we go. Now it's hot. I can add my chocolate waffle mixture. That's just a tablespoon on there. I might add just a little bit more. Spread it around. Depends on how thick or thin you like yours. I mean, you can keep them really thin and crispy, or you can have kind of a bready middle. So put that down. I'm gonna wait, and we'll end up with another waffle here in just a little bit. This is in real time, so you can see just how quickly you can cook up a batch of these. Takes about a minute to get totally cooked through. You start to see the steam rising on the sides. The light has gone out, which is the indicator that it has come up to temp. And there is our waffle. You just loosen it and pull it out and put it with the rest of them. Just like that. Thanks, guys.